Hello, Kubrick Lover 1972 here with a new review for my Halloween 31 Days of Halloween, also known as Brian, as you'll see in the start of the video, of course. Um, yeah, I finished the book on Japan. I got that out of the way. It was like a 603 603 603 pages book, and I finished that. I'm glad I got it done, and it was enjoyable. Um, and then I had been watching some other movies that were not horror related, so I was playing around with my guitar like one day, so so this is why I'd been, not on showing, a Halloween video. So there's two more to come. I thought it was three. I messed up my math. Turns out this is day 29. The previous video was day 28. So you might see the inconsistency if you look back on the videos, and then you'll see that um, that 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 it can't, that I made a mistake. That's not consistent. So, anyways, this is day 29, belated day 29, correction day 29. Um, the film I saw was on a streaming platform called Mubi, MUBI, which shows like foreign movies, classic movies, cult movies, um, avant-garde shorts. I said foreign, yeah. But anyways, so I watched David Cronenberg's Shivers, and I thought it was fantastic. Um, and I guess just to get this out of the way, Mike Ray 1951, if you're watching this, Barbara Steele is in this, and she's in a pretty good portion of the film. So this film is a horror movie. Cronenberg was like involved with body horror. I'm not extremely well versed, I would say, in David Cronenberg's. Well, I've seen a fair amount of his movies. I haven't seen everything though. I haven't seen Dead Ringers or The Fly. Um, but I've seen some things: History of Violence, Eastern Promises, Videodrome, The Brood, Scanners. What else? Crash. Um, I think. And the one with the Freud and Young. Can't remember the title of it, but I've watched that one. And Existenz, I think he made, and so I've seen some of his movies. But this was fantastic, and I think it's one of his earliest films. Maybe it's his second movie. And I recall looking on one of the DVDs, or I think it was a DVD. It wasn't a Blu-ray, but it could have been a Blu-ray. David Cronenberg, I think it was on a Criterion. David Cronenberg was talking about to finance his first few films. In order to get funding, he had to get funding from porn producers. So that's why there's like lots of nudity in this film. I guess to satisfy their quotient, or to satisfy their desire to have nudity or sex in the movie. So anyways, there's this apartment complex, this apartment building, and all these people live in the apartment, and there's this parasite that goes around the apartment and infects people. I don't want to get too much into it because then I'll ruin it. So anyways, so instead of zombies, you have people that are infected, but like maybe David Cronenberg is trying to make it more realistic than a zombie thing, more believable in a way. But I don't know if it's totally believable, even though it's still entertaining and fun to watch. Probably some people, if they watch this film, they're going to be shocked. They're going to be grossed out. They're going to be repulsed. They're going to be not comfortable watching it. I was kind of laughing while I was watching it because it was so over the top. There's a scene towards the end of the movie where I don't know why there's wood doors down this hallway, but anyways, these arms come out. Maybe Cronenberg was doing a homage to Repulsion by Roman Polanski. And if you watch another movie called Day of the Dead by George Romero, that came out in the 80s, 85, I believe. At the start of the film, you see these hands come out of this wall at the start of the film. And I think that, well, I haven't listened to the commentary on Day of the Dead, but that, of course, must be a homage to Polanski's Repulsion. Anyways, going back to Shivers, so this um, parasite is like sending like erotic behavior to the people it infects, and just making them lust after each other. And it's also causing problems with their body. And you know, I don't know. I can't remember the year this came out. Maybe it was '74. But you know, if you recall, later on in the '70s, you're going to come along with come upon a film called Alien. You know, of course, everybody knows what Alien is, I assume. But it must be pure chance that if you watch this film, you can sort of see in influence, not an influence. It body horror. It's going to remind you of something in Alien. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if Ridley Scott watched this movie, Shivers. Um, I think it's probably an accident, just a pure accident that what happens in Alien and what happens in this film, pure chance, I think. But I don't know. Maybe you did see Shivers for all I know. And the film with this apartment complex, they're talking about at the start of the film, they have an advertisement for this island that's near Montreal. And they're saying, they have golf course and they have a doctor on call, doctor's office. They have a dentist's office. They have a general store or pharmacy or whatever. They have a restaurant with takeout. They have a golf course. They're touting this place. This is fantastic place to live. And at the start, they're having a couple take a look at the apartments. But slowly, the film, or maybe slowly wouldn't be the word because it's less than an hour and a half. It quickly goes into this body horror and these violent acts. I don't know if you'd call it torture porn exactly. It's got lots and lots of blood in it. So, but if you're watching right now, Great 1951, Barbara Steele, she's in this, and I mean she's in this. I mean, she's not the main character, but she's in quite a bit of it. So, I'm thinking like the apartment complexes is I'm just ruminating, but the apartment complex is like a symbol. It's like a metaphor for the social order, like for society, like things breaking down or anarchy. I don't know. There's a nice speech made by one of the actresses in the film about eroticism and like that breath is erotic and words are erotic and that even death is erotic. I found that speech very beautiful, even though it's kind of dark, But I don't know if Cronenberg really offers optimistic endings for his films. Regardless of that, though, the film was fantastic. I really loved it. It really picked up, and I just loved it. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else I could say about it. Yeah, but it's just this parasite that goes around the apartment building, and like one of the things about the parasite is that if your kidneys go bad, it can go into your body system and do the work of the kidney in replacement of the kidney, and that would work fine. So I guess that covers it. It's 10 minutes. I guess I'll leave it at that. Anyways, I might as well tell you about something else. Maybe I'll show it in the next video too. I'm going up to Vermont to see my cousin for Thanksgiving. Um, and anyways, a friend of mine on YouTube, he did some video footage of him driving around his neck of the woods, his area where he lives in, and he had a camera mounted on the windshield. So I thought, why don't I do that sometime? So I bought this at Circuit City. You put the phone in here, and well, hang on a sec. I'll stop this for a second, and then show you. Okay, so I'm back right now. So here's the thing where you put the phone in. I think it has a magnet. Um, Maybe it doesn't have a magnet. So you here. Hang on a sec. See, for this, the green thing, the green. Where is it? Right here. That that allows you to take the phone out. But anyways, if you want to secure the phone, what you do is you clamp these like that, and let's see. So it's not holding well. It should hold better. Bear with me. It should hold better. I just took a whole bunch of pictures without meaning to. It's sticking on. I'm trying to see if it'll stick on. I think it's secure. Anyways, so you got this bendable part right here, which you can bend like that or this way, whatever. And you got the suction cup. So I have a GPS, and I put that for the GPS. I put a suction cup on the windshield, and I like to take some footage of me driving up there, driving around Vermont, but I don't want to crowd out the windshield. So what I'm thinking with this thing I just showed you, maybe I'll put it in the passenger seat. I'll put the suction cup on the window of the passenger seat, and then put put this against the passenger seat window, and have this face the windshield. Anyways, so yeah, so that covers that. So anyways, I guess that's it. Check out my YouTube GarageBand videos. You know what? I'll put that. I'll put that on the screen here before I leave, and also check out my blog, poolsrevisions.blogspot.com. POL. Well, you'll see. POOLSVISIONS blogspot.com. So, anyways, nice to be back and doing these reviews, but we're getting into the home stretch. I think the next film I'll be doing, maybe tomorrow, will be the Kill List. I think it's called, by Ben Wheatley, which doesn't expire until next Sunday at 3 a.m. Eastern time. The Shivers expired today at 3 a.m. It's not 3 a.m. yet. It's 1:37 in the morning, but I'm going to upload this right now. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to upload it now. If you don't see it tonight, it'll be on tomorrow probably. But anyways, enough chatter. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Oh, one last thing. I forgot to give a rating to the film. Like, in my mind, I don't know if it's my age. Well, anyways, I'm going to give this film out of 5 stars. I'm going to give it uh, 4 stars or 4.5. Um, 4 stars. I'll give it 4 stars. It's an excellent film. Not on the greatest levels, not Vertigo or Psycho or Citizen Kane or Seven Samurai, but up there. Excellent. Better than good. It's excellent. So that's it. Okay, bye now.